are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
LeBron James.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Hello everyone, with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Russell Westbrook.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, they've got LeBron James. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Johnson, and it's Reeves in at the small forward position. Now here is Harris. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And there's the pass to James. Pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. A shot by Johnson, no good. Now, here's Maxey. Monk defending to the wing right side. Now, here's Embiid. He's guarded close, and the shot goes in.
This is why you feed Embiid the rock. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done inside.
Here's James. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And yes, it's good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Thibault on the wing. Passes it to Maxey. Embiid the screen. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris, no good. Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Reeves the pass to Johnson. And here's Westbrook. His last outing with 20 points. LeBron dishes to Monk. Second chance shot. And Embiid with the block.
Well, defensively, Embiid can take over a game. It's a big block for him right there.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Reeves. 11-point game his last outing. Tries again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Don't forget, Harden's won an assist title. James can really dish it.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that. You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Harden finds Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Over Johnson. Harris missing again. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here to the inside. Monk, and they take the lead.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
For the 76ers. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. The 76ers trailing. Harden the pass to Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Bradley. Korkmaz, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Westbrook passes to Horton Tucker. Westbrook a screen on Millsap. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Niang. He had 15 points last outing. Millsap a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Here's Niang. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. They don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
The 11-footer. Here's how. Oh, that was something else.
Gracious.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and time he possesses is just a lethal concoction. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And here is Los Angeles now. 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Howard. Back to Westbrook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Horton Tucker. And too long on the shot. Outside, Green. Here's Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all five guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Green, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Embiid. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Over LeBron. Embiid, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
The 3, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Ariza. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Embiid inside, James covering, and Embiid gets it to go. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And here's Embiid after Trevor Ariza just hit the 3. Can't hit from 12. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Green passes to Thibault. For 3, Harris. Ariza with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Westbrook with a screen for LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Over Thibault. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Maxey. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Out left to the wing. Embiid gets to Green. Here's Harris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
There's the pass to LeBron. Over Maxey. And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And James Harden has subbed in for Maxey. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Korkmaz passes to Harden. It's good.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
Reeves the pass to Monk. 6 feet out. Unable to get that one. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Korkmaz. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami. Here's Millsap. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Horton Tucker, the pass to Monk. Lakers working the ball around now. Kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Harris. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Niang passes to Harden. Harris against Johnson. They set the pick. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. Reeves the pass to Monk. Millsap grabs the miss.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Harden. He gets it in there. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Harden. They get it back.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Millsap at the elbow. Pass to Harden. This one for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. That'll do it for the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
18.
Thanks, Kevin. Doc, what has to change offensively?
We got to move the ball. We got to run our stuff. I think right now everybody's trying to win the game, which is great. But you do it as a team. You don't do it individually. It's a good quality when you want to win, but you do it together.
Ball has to move. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Shaq, what do you have to say to people who think you're a critic of this generation?
Well, first of all, I have G14 classification. If you don't know what that means, look it up. And, Ernie, I just give out constructive criticism. It's all in the perspective, Ernie.
And now let's take a look at our featured game tonight. At the half, an advantage for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They came out.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A rebound by the Lakers. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The shooting reflexes Westbrook has developed are so impressive. I mean, pulls up out of nowhere.
From 12 feet out. Here's Embiid, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 7. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. LeBron James second.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but can they also fill it up from outside? This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 7.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process for making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. And that doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
And they double up Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 7.
This is what the play's designed to do. Space the floor. Get Harris a look that he likes.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 4. Harris kicks to Harden. Passes to Embiid. Out to Harris. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Misses from short range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Thibault. Now Harris. Lets it go. Nails the baby hook. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bradley passes to Westbrook. Bradley is screen on Harden. They need this one. Westbrook, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Now the pass to Maxey. It's good. This game is all even.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
James, a screen on Harden. LeBron, left side. Over Embiid. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Back to James. Anthony with the screen on Embiid. High, arcing shot. 6 to shoot. Ariza has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Ariza's got 6.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Here's Niang, covered by Anthony. Pass to Embiid. Here's Harden. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Lakers in the lead. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Assertive play by LeBron. He absorbs the foul and still gets the shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and when we think about LeBron, his competitive spirit is what comes to mind first for me. I mean, the guy wants to win all the time.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Philadelphia, Millsap comes in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. The 76ers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Millsap inside, working on James. 13 feet away. Millsap misses.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Bradley up top, guarded by Harden. Bradley dishes to Carmelo. Over Millsap. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harden outside. Pass to Niang. Shot clock at 6. Over James. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that
The
one.
rebound by Niang. Niang's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. The shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the 76ers, and the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey, and it's Millsap in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Maxey. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Westbrook scanning the floor. Monk, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And you can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
Top of the key, Harris. And the pass to Maxey. Thibault with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Korkmaz. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Monk, and he gets the bucket. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Millsap a screen, pass to Maxey. Passes it to Millsap. Banked in off the glass.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Howard. Here's Westbrook. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. outside Westbrook. Maxey grabs the miss.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Three-pointer by Embiid. The rebound by Johnson. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Westbrook. Rebound by the 76ers. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Embiid. The shot off that time. Good D by Howard. Here's Reeves. Defended by Thibault. Now, here's Monk. Drives to the hoop. Comes up empty down low. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Westbrook. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Reeves, defended by Thibault. Westbrook, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Embiid. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Here's Harden. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Philadelphia ball.
Harden outside. Back to Embiid. Over Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 8. Lobbed up there for Howard. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnover.
Craziest fans get free t-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
Here is Harden. The pass to Embiid. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Harden with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Harden, no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Monk, the pass to Westbrook. And Embiid with the block. Feeds it to Harris. Chalk up 2 there.
I like when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
It's time for t-shirts. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
Harden against Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. The dish to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Monk. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris kicks to Harden. Three-pointer. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. Fans, your Lakers girl. It's time to get up and get
It's 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those feet.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Missed. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
And we'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. What we supposed to do, we came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.